Hey, welcome back once again to Everyman Driver. I'm Dave Erickson. Thanks so much for watching. This week we have the 2016 Acura MDX SH all-wheel drive, and SH stands for Super Handling all-wheel drive. This vehicle has been significantly updated for 2016 and is America's best-selling three-row luxury SUV. Lots to talk about today. Let's get started first by popping the hood. The MDX is powered by a 3.5-liter V6 engine with variable cylinder management and a stop-start idle feature. More on that in just a moment. Made it to a 9-speed automatic transmission. They are getting up there, aren't they? 5, 6, 7, 8, and now 9-speed automatic transmission. This kicks out 290 horses, 267 pound-feet of torque. Now, I put more than 300 miles on the car this week. It's rated at 19 miles per gallon city, 26 in the highway. I've been getting about 20.2 miles per gallon in mixed driving. So I've had a really good fair mix of both. Now that idle stop start feature is supposed to give you better fuel economy in the city by 1 mile per gallon. So I turn it off because I think it's a little bit annoying that you come to a stoplight, the car goes quiet, which is fine, but then it kicks in harshly when it starts back up when you hit the accelerator. By the way, the recommended fuel type is premium unleaded. Here's a look at your real-world backseat legroom and headroom. I'm 5'11". This was my position as a driver up front, but when the car turns off, the seat does drop back a little bit. And even so, I do have a little bit of room between my knees and the back of the seat. It helps because there is an indent in the seat back, so that's a little bit helpful. Here in my headroom, I still have plenty of room, and there is a minor indent in the roof line to give me a little bit more room. So I'm thinking, if you're 6'2", 6'3", this should be okay for headroom. Seat comfort is decent back here. Now, two things. We do have the advanced package on this vehicle. Standard are heated front seats for driver and passenger. On the advanced package, you have a heated second row seat, and all the controls are down here by your legs. Also, because of the advanced package, we have sports seats with perforated premium leather trim. A nice bonus added feature to have with you. 4 blank handles all the way around for the 2 front passengers, or driver passenger, and also the 3 passengers here in the middle row. And this seat does come down here in the middle for an armrest, pair of cup holders right here. Of course, you're going to sacrifice one person who sits in the middle row. They can't obviously sit there. There's some containers in the doors, which are fine. Also, a little visor here to keep the sun out, which is helpful on a day like this. Now, we do have these wireless headphones because we have an entertainment system here, drop down 16.2-inch screen. Pretty cool. And also a remote control that drops down as well, so you can control whatever's on the screen right there. All right, as far as access to the third row, here's another demonstration for you. There's a button here just below. Hope you can see it in the shadow. I'm going to push this button once. The seat will come forward and reveal the opening to the back. And here you go. Now, what I don't like about this back row of seats is how high my knees are. I hope you can see this in the picture, but the floor is really close to the seat bottom. But I can slide this here. This does adjust a little bit forward and back, and then hopefully you can lock it into place. And kind of cramped back here, as I always say when it comes to third rows. These are probably for the youngsters, but for an adult group, maybe just worry about having 5 passengers in here, fold this one down, and utilize the cargo space. Speaking of that, let's take a look at how much room we have in the back. There are 3 ways to open the trunk lid of the Acura MDX. There is a push button just inside the door panel next to the driver. There is a button here on the key fob. Press and hold that there at the bottom. Otherwise, just below the Acura icon, there's a soft pad. Press it, makes the noise, and comes up. Now, behind this third row of seats, you're looking at 14.8 cubic feet of volume of storage. You can certainly get some duffel bags back there, small pieces of luggage, and that's about it, I would think, for the most part, and absolutely groceries. Now, fold these down, which are pretty easy to do. You're looking at just over 38 cubic feet of volume. Now, we can even increase that more so to 68 cubic feet of volume by folding down that middle row of seats, and I've had no problem putting my full mountain bike back here with that front wheel on. So plenty of surface area to work with. It is kind of high up off the ground, And you do have a spot right here for some extra storage if you want to hide some valuables so no one sees that. That can be right here below the floorboard. All right, that's a look at your cargo room and trunk space, and when you're done, push the button right there. It closes on its own. So no major complaints when it comes to ride and handling. It's super handling. That's in the title, SH all-wheel drive. And it's been pretty easy to drive. You know, driving down the highway has been just as smooth as driving around town. It's got a decent acceleration, 290 horses helps with that. What I really do like about this vehicle is all the safety features. My goodness, let me just list off some of them for you. Road departure mitigation, rear cross traffic alert, lane keeping assist, forward collision warning, blind spot information, lane departure warning. There's this feature that I experienced today while I was testing out some of the safety features, going down the highway, and at a certain speed, I just let my hand off the steering wheel just a little bit. I kept my hands near the steering wheel, but then I started to drift over the center line. The steering wheel vibrated and brought me back, without touching it, brought me back within my lane. So it's almost self-driving without self-driving. In fact, I'm feeling it right now. It says lane departure here in my instrument cluster because I was going outside the right side of the lane, and I felt a little vibration in the steering wheel, and it kept me in line. So I really do like that. It is part of the upgraded technology package, which is well worth it when you're talking about safety. And this electronic gear selector is something I've gotten used to now. I was in the TLX not too long ago, maybe a week or so ago, and it has the same layout here where it's all push buttons. So the park, a little tap back for the reverse, neutral, drive, and also this kind of sport motion here. If I hit this center button which has the D/S, when I hit the S, there's a definite difference. Let me press it right now. In the RPMs. The RPMs just went up by from 2 to 3 simply by pressing the S button. So it really does give a little more power and punch to your driving. Go back to normal now, and there we go. One little issue I have, and I mentioned this when I was talking about under the hood, is this automatic start-stop feature, and you can disengage it right here in the same electronic shifter location. So that's cool, and I don't really like to have that turn off for me when I come to a stoplight, so I just turn it off while I'm driving around. Some of the standard exterior features on the MDX in my trim level include the power tailgate, power moonroof with a tilt feature. We've got 19-inch alloy wheels. 18 comes standard on the base trim level, but 19 on the tech and advanced packages. There's also jewel eye LED headlights, auto-dimming heated power door mirrors with turn signal indicators, and a keyless access system with smart entry. So the MSRP range here on the 2016 Acura MDX is between $42,000 and $57,000, depending on which trim level you go with and how many packages you add on it. We have the top trim level with every possible package available. So what you see right here, just over $57,000. No wonder this was named a Best Buy in the luxury SUV crossover category by Kelley Blue Book. It is definitely worth a look and absolutely a test drive. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson with Everyman Driver. Thanks for watching.